Hi dolls, it's Michelle here, aka Naturally Cheer, your professional girlfriend. So I'm super excited about today's video because today we'll be talking about different ways that'll help you reach your hair goal. Now the number one question I get asked is, how did you grow your hair so long? So a lot of that has to do with low manipulation styles and protective styles, which help aid in length retention. And of course your diet, which plays a huge role in hair growth. Now, if you're unsure about what nutrients you should be taking in order to optimize hair growth, don't worry because Curls just came out with the new Blissful Length Liquid Hair Vitamin. Now, I personally have been taking this vitamin for the past 2 weeks now and have not had a single breakout, which is awesome because some of you have messaged me before letting me know that some of the other brands do make you break out. So I definitely will get into what the benefits are of this vitamin and let you know what the benefits are of taking a liquid vitamin as opposed to that in pill form. Now, of course, I'm going to share with you guys what my favorite low manipulation style is, the twist out. So by the end of this video, you guys should be able to master the twist out because I will be showing you all 3 different methods and spill my tips and tricks on how I get perfect defined results every single time. So that way you guys can use your low manipulation styling techniques and your hair growth information in order to reach your hair goal. So let's go ahead and get started. The new Blissful Length Liquid Hair Vitamin contains coconut juice, which is rich in vitamin K and iron, both of which enhance hair growth, reduce breakage, and strengthen the hair shaft by carrying oxygen to the roots. It also contains blueberry leaf extract, which has been proven to protect and grow hair. Some other key ingredients include ginger root, horsetail extract, as well as aloe vera, all of which have tremendous benefits for the hair. Now, the benefit of a liquid vitamin is that you're able to absorb 98% of the vitamin into the bloodstream as opposed to only 20% from taking a pill, which can lead to better results. Now let's master some low manipulation styles. I'll be doing all 3 methods on wet hair because in my opinion, the shrinkage is what gives you the good definition since your hair is kind of forced to take the shape that you manipulated it in as it starts to shrink back up, if that makes any sense. Now, you don't necessarily have to start off with clean hair, but you can just use a spray bottle to wet some old hair or just make sure you keep one in handy in case your hair starts to dry off. You want to make sure you use a good moisturizing product that has some hold, such as the Curls Blueberry Bliss Twist and Shout Cream. This product smells amazing and it has the perfect creamy consistency that will keep your hair moisturized and leave you with frizz-free results. When applying the product, make sure you apply a decent amount so that all the strands are coated to avoid any dry areas. Next, you want to make sure you really brush and smooth your natural curl pattern out. All of the aforementioned steps are a critical part to getting those frizz-free results you're looking for, so they will apply to every single method. We're going to start off with the basic 2-strand twist. It's easy, but can also be a fail if you don't twist properly. What you want to do is split a section into 2 even pieces and then just begin twisting the pieces over each other. Now, it's very important that the 2 strands are as even as possible or else the twist will take a funny, uneven shape. You also want to make sure you're twisting the pieces tightly around each other and make sure the hair continues to stay smooth as you're twisting. So don't be afraid to take your brush to smooth the hair out mid-twist. Once you reach the ends, you can create a little coil to prevent the twist from unraveling. Now, if you're currently transitioning and have straight ends that can't coil, you can take a small perm rod and wrap the ends around the rod. Another option that you have if you don't have any perm rods handy is you can create a mini bantu knot on the end and secure it with a bobby pin. This will also work to keep your ends from unraveling. So once you finish your 2-strand twist, your hair will look a little something like this. If you have issues with your twist not drying by the morning, the last thing you want to do is throw a bonnet over your hair because your hair will not dry in time. What you want to do is either sleep on a satin pillowcase because this will allow more air to flow to your hair, or if you don't have one, you can just grab your satin scarf and place it over your pillow. I also suggest twisting at least 1 or 2 hours prior to laying down depending on how wet your hair is when you start it. Once your twists are fully dry in the morning, coat your hands with oil and unravel the twist from back to front to reduce your chances of frizz. Here you can see the definition the 2-strand twist will create, but also keep in mind that the bigger your twist, the bigger the wave and vice versa. Afterwards, you can either leave your hair as is, or you can use a little oil to separate some of the twists where they naturally want to separate in order to create more volume until you've reached your desired look. Here's my final results of my 2-strand twist out. Now, if your biggest problem is creating frizz when you separate your individual twists, or if you just prefer a lot more volume, then the flat twist out will be the ideal twist for you. To begin, create a straight part and complete the pre-twist prep that we mentioned before. Next, grab a horizontal section of hair at the top, then split that section into 2 equal pieces. Now, twisting away from your head, you're going to twist, and whatever section is underneath, you will be adding hair to that section. So as you twist away from your head, just keep adding hair to the section that is underneath. So twist, add hair, and then twist again. Just keep in mind that whatever section you are pulling forward towards your face, you will be adding hair to that section. Try to add equal amounts of hair to each section, and remember, in order to get the most definition, make sure the hair remains as smooth as possible while you twist tightly. Once you reach the end of your head, the twist will easily transition into a 2-strand twist. You may have to practice this one a few times in order to get the hang of it, but once you get the motion down, you'll be able to create a lot of different styles with it, like a twisted halo for example. But once you complete all your twists, they should look a little something like this. Then you can wait for your hair to fully dry before separating. I personally prefer the flat twist over the other 2 methods because it creates a lot of volume with a small amount of twists installed, and you don't have to worry about creating any frizz since you just have to unravel the twist and not actually have to separate any of the strands. If you are still unable to get flat twisting down after practicing a few times and you want to be able to create a lot of definition with less twist in the 2-strand, then the 3-strand twist will be your best option. To start, split your hair into 3 even sections like you would a braid, and begin by braiding the hair at the root. Weave it down about 3 to 4 times, then take one of the outside strands and twist it over the other 2. In my case, I like to take the strand that's in my right hand and twist it over the other 2. Now, your initial instinct may be to continue braiding all the way down since that's the motion you're used to, but one thing that really helped me get the motion down is repeating the phrase right hand over 2, right hand over 2 in my mind as I'm twisting down. Continue this motion while twisting tightly and keeping the hair smooth for best results. Now, the strands may start to thin out as you reach the bottom, especially if your hair is layered. So what you want to do to even out the strands is split the thickest section and add it to the thin one and continue twisting down. Or you can split the middle section and add it to the outer sections and continue with the 2-strand twist. Once you complete twisting your entire hair, it will look a little something like this. Then you can allow your twist to dry, coat your hands with oil, and unravel the twist by twisting it in the opposite direction to loosen up the strands and just pull them apart. You can see the individual strands have a lot more definition than a 2-strand twist out, but you can also separate some of the twists to create more volume until you've reached your desired look. Now, if you have insane shrinkage or you just wish to keep some length to your hairstyle, you can do a twist out on stretched hair. Here I'm starting off with an old roller set and I'll be creating a 3-strand twist out so you can see the difference. The key to a stretched twist out is all about applying the right amount of product and water. Avoid doing the twist out with no product because the curls will not last the whole day. What you want to do is lightly mist your hair with some water, about 4 to 6 sprays, and add just enough product to the point where your hair slightly tries to revert back. Like I mentioned before, shrinkage in my opinion gets you the definition, but the point here is to reduce the amount of shrinkage so that we have both length and definition to the style. Now simply brush and smooth your hair and create one of the twist out methods you just finished learning. In my case, I'll be repeating the phrase right hand over 2, right hand over 2 to complete my 3-strand twist out on stretched hair. You can see my results aren't as defined as they were when I created it on wet hair, as the waves are far more loose, but I still have some good definition to them. But there you have it. You now have all the necessary information you need to optimize your hair growth and slay out 3 twist out methods while you work on reaching your hair goal. Comment below and let me know what your hair goal is and how close you are to attaining it. Also tell me which method was your favorite, or if you preferred the stretch results better. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out so more people can find it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at naturallychia and tag me in your results. Thanks for watching.